So it is been a while. I always film things and then I never follow through with editing them. So it never gets up on my YouTube, and I mean, YouTube is not really my priority, so if I don't film anything or get it edited and get it up, it's not a big deal. So I kind of wanted to update you on a few things. I'm getting this close to doing my first IUI. My plan is to do my first IUI after my next period. I just got over my last period. If you can hear that growling, that's Oreo. She's got a toy right there. Where is she? She's so dark. Can't see the toy. Well, there's a toy, and May is just getting super close, so she's freaking out. But I have, for the past 2 weeks, I have been on a diet. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm just eating. I'm not exercising. That's my next step when I start like plateauing with my weight loss with just eating. So my next step after that is to work out and diet at the same time. But I'm not going to go hardcore. Like, I'm going to like maybe introduce maybe 1 or 2 days and, you know, keep doing that until that starts, you know, plateauing and, you know, go from there. So like I said, I've been doing this for 2 weeks, so I thought maybe I'd come on here and kind of tell you what I'm doing for my weight loss. Now, I started last week, and I started my period that same week. And I'm not saying it's not a bad idea, but it's not a good idea, but it wasn't too difficult for me to be on a diet, I guess. The only thing with me, and I'm pretty sure some of you can relate, is when I start my period, I gain a few pounds in water weight and bloating or whatever. So when I did weigh myself, it wasn't like a true weight. It was my period weight. So anyways, I weigh myself pretty much every day almost this whole week to kind of see how my weight fluctuated. And it fluctuated a lot. At the beginning of the week, I was a certain amount of weight. And then midway through the week, I went down 2 pounds, and then I weighed myself this morning, and I was down 2 pounds again. And again, that's probably all bloating, but it just makes me feel better. And I can already tell a difference, even though I've only been doing this for 2 weeks, and theoretically I've lost about 2 to 4 pounds. I feel better in general, and I think it just probably because of the change of diet. And I know the change of diet can help a lot, because when I was doing this before, I ate better and I worked out, and, you know, and I ate like crap one time. I was like, this just isn't worth it. But anyways, I think that's helping, but I do feel a lot better. I think I can tell. I don't know if you can tell, but I feel like my face is a little bit slimmer already with just a few weeks. So anyways, last week what I did for breakfast, I was looking at May. She got out the squeaky toy from one of her toys, and now she's just playing with the squeaky toy. But it's like a big squeaky toy. It's not one of those little small plastic ones. So for breakfast, I basically steamed mushrooms, but what I really did is I just microwaved them. And then I cracked an egg on there, and I, like, had it over easy, essentially, and then I mixed it up, and then I put it in the microwave, and then I scrambled up. So I basically had mushrooms with scrambled eggs and a bit of cheese on top. That was my breakfast. My first lunch was, or not my first lunch, my first snack was, what was it? I'll have to figure out what it was. I can't remember. It was in my app. So for my lunch, I had basically a taco salad with beans, corn, lettuce, a balsamic kind of dressing, and chicken. For my second snack, I had cottage cheese and pineapple, and that's my favorite healthy snack. It's just a good oldie, but it's a goodie. And then for dinner, I had a snake. A snake. I did not have a snake. I had. I think that was snack and shake combined together. I had a shake. It was basically a peanut butter chocolate banana shake. So that's what I had last week. So this week, and then on Saturday, I technically started on last Friday, because Joe wanted to go. Well, I wanted to go, but I was waiting until Saturday. He wanted to go Friday, but we went to Red Lobster. So I technically started my cheat day on Friday, but then I ended it earlier on Saturday. So I'm basically doing one cheat day a week, and Saturdays are just my cheat days, and it's just always been that way for me when I dieted. It was always Saturday was my cheat day, Sunday was back to dieting. So anyways, Sunday I just basically had the same thing that I had throughout the week, the previous week. So the salad and the eggs and the mushrooms and all that. The Monday started a new food situation. So for breakfast, oh gosh, I'm eating my snack currently right now. For breakfast, I had this delicious, oh God, let me get up. This delicious salad. And by salad, I mean cereal. So good. It is this Special K probiotics, berries, and peaches. So delicious. I highly recommend this just in general. So good. And I also had coffee this last week and the week before that. But coffee doesn't have that many calories. It's what you put into it that has a lot of calories. So anyways, I had that for breakfast. For my first snack, I had peppers and hummus, like green peppers, red peppers, yellow peppers, and hummus. For my lunch, I made like this lettuce wrap. I had some chicken, quinoa, I don't know how to say that word, some julienne cucumbers and carrots. And I had a spicy peanut sauce. It was actually pretty good. Where is it? Oh, this one. It's Kroger brand. Thai Inspiration Sweet Chili Peanut Sauce. It's actually pretty good. It was a little spicy, but it's pretty good. So that was for my lunch. For my second snack, I had this is what I had. It's a caprese salad minus the basil. So I have little grape tomatoes, mozzarella, little chunks, and a balsamic glaze. And then throughout the week, I was pairing it with Ritz crackers, but I'm not having any Ritz crackers because I'm having a bigger helping of tomatoes and mozzarella pieces. It's cold. I have sensitive teeth, but it's good. It's good. So then for dinner, I was having, initially what I wanted to do is I wanted to do like a shrimp scampi pasta, but not really pasta, zucchini pasta. And I have a little thingy that makes the pasta, but I just find it so difficult sometimes. So here's my little pasta maker. You basically stick it in, twist it, and these little areas right here, the pasta comes out. But there's this little hole in there, and the cord gets like stuck in there, so it's like a waste of zucchini. So what I basically did is I basically cut my zucchini in slices, and then those slices I cut in fourths, and then I put and I sauteed them. I put butter in there, I put garlic salt, I sauteed that, had shrimp, cut that up, put it in the pan, sauteed them for a little bit, and then ate it. And it was actually pretty delicious. So that was my meal for the past 2 weeks. Hopefully my plan, I'm not guaranteeing this, Sunday is my meal prep day. So Sunday, whenever I make this, I'll take a video or take pictures of what I'm preparing, how I'm preparing it, and things like that. But the reason why, there's 3 reasons why. Oh, Also, I'm really bad at drinking water in general. So that's another thing. I'm also trying to drink at least 60 ounces of water every day. And even with just doing that, I know this is a great angle, but anyways, what was I saying? So yeah, at least 60 ounces of water every day. Oh yeah, I remember. My skin, it's wintertime, and so my skin got really dry, but now drinking more water, it's just more hydrated. My face feels more even toned. It's just overall better. So it's just overall better. So anyways, I was starting to tell you the reasons why I am doing this diet. Okay. My reasons are kind of mixed up. And then the order that I'm telling you is my prioritizing my legit, so like my number one is my number one reason, my number two is my number two reason, and my number three is my number three reason why I'm dieting. First reason I'm dieting, I'm doing an IUI procedure, or I'm doing that whole process with my IUI as soon as my next period starts. And my next period starts, I want to say mid-February. Mid-February. My cycles are a little bit longer than the average, 28 days. Mine are typically anywhere from 32 to 36 days long. So anyways, I'm starting that. So anyways, and the hope is to get pregnant off of one IUI cycle. Now, if that's the case and I get pregnant, any weight that I've lost during the 2 weeks that I've already done it till I actually find out that I'm pregnant, whatever weight that I've lost, that's less weight that I have to worry about losing when I have the baby. Because my goal is to not gain that much weight if I get pregnant. That's the goal. I'm not making any promises, but that's the goal. That's my number one reason for being on a diet. My number two reason for being on a diet is if I don't get pregnant, I'm not doing another IUI right away because I just can't afford it. I know it's a lot cheaper than IVF, but it's still expensive. I'm paying all of this out of my pocket. So, not all of it, but a lot of it. And so me and Joe are going on a cruise in May and spring break. So if I don't get pregnant next month, I'm probably going to have to wait a few months to try to build up my savings again. And I want to be somewhat fit for my cruise. So that's my number two reason if I don't get pregnant. My number three reason, and I know my priorities are completely mixed up. I know my number three reason should be my number one. Everything else should follow suit. So I know my number three reason should be number one, and my number one reason should be number two, and my number two reason should be number three. But I've been taking high blood pressure medicine for 3 months now, and I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person that depends on medication. So I'm eating better to hopefully regulate my blood pressure, and the working out will come hopefully, and that will also help with that. So I don't want to be taking medication because I literally have an alarm on my phone to go off every day at 8 o'clock to take it. And sometimes I forget to take it because I'm on the couch and I'm like, I'll take it later. And then I forget to take it. And I don't want to live like that. I don't want to put my body through that, forget to take the medication and take it. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. So my number three reason is because I don't want to depend on blood pressure medicine. Oh, Oreo, that was rude, Oreo. Let go. Good girl. She just took this toy away from me. It was all in May's mouth, and Oreo was just like, it's mine. So anyways, like I said, I hope to take you on this journey with me with my dieting, and then hopefully I'm not dieting that long because hopefully I'm going to get pregnant soon.